Welcome back to the AG Chelsea TV channel. Today, I will bring you the latest news about Chelsea FC from the past 24 hours. Stay tuned to keep up with all the hot updates about our favorite team. Thank you for always supporting the channel.
Fabrizio Romano shares fresh update on Chelsea transfer saga. Chelsea are prepared to return to negotiations with Borussia Dortmund for Jamie Gittens soon and could submit a new proposal in the next days, according to Fabrizio Romano. The Blues have already made their first summer signing after completing a £30 million deal with Ipswich for Liam Delap, but further reinforcements are required. Chelsea could look for another striker, but the Blues are also in the market for a centre-back and right-footed attacker to bolster Enzo Maresca's squad. With Delap through the door, the most pressing issue for Chelsea is signing a left winger, given they are struggling in that department following the departure of Jadon Sancho. Dortmund winger Gittens has been identified as Chelsea's top target, and the Blues were hopeful of agreeing a deal before the Club World Cup deadline. Chelsea had multiple bids rejected for Gittens on Tuesday, but have already agreed person terms on a 7-year deal with the England under-21 international. Gittens is part of the Dortmund squad for the Club World Cup, and Romano has now provided an update on the situation. Sources confirm that Chelsea are prepared to return in negotiations with Borussia Dortmund soon to rediscuss terms and try to reach an agreement. Their plans include Bino Gittens, and a new proposal could be on the table already in the next days, he told Give Me Sport. Gittens scored 12 goals for Dortmund last season, including 4 in the Champions League, and would be a great fit for Maresca's system given his style and attributes. If in the unlikely event Chelsea are unable to agree a deal for Gittens, they do have other targets, with Alejandro Garnacho and Nico Williams said to be on their list. Chelsea bid for €100 million striker. Chelsea may have completed a deal to sign Liam Delap, but that hasn't slowed him down in looking to sign another striker to reinforce their front line. One of the names being mentioned most often was that of Hugo Ekitike of Eintracht Frankfurt, and today we've got an update from Fabrizio Romano on our nascent attempts to sign him. Marcus Kroscher, the Frankfurt sporting director who has done such an exceptional job of signing players like Ekitike and selling players like Omar Marmoush for huge money, was quoted today talking about the bids for his latest starlet. If the price isn't right, then he will stay with us, Kroscher told Paper Wiesbadener Courier. Romano quoted this, then made it clear that no bid had yet come in from Chelsea. Chelsea never sent any bid, only asked for deal conditions 2 weeks ago, and Eintracht wanted €100 million, the top Italian transfer insider said. This one sounds dead in the water at this stage. Frankfurt would likely accept less than €100 million, but not much less. It would still be impossible for Chelsea to pay the sort of money they're looking for, especially now they've got Delap signed up and can relax a little. As recently as a week ago, Florian Plettenberg was saying we were looking to finalize a deal for the Ekitike. That looks very premature now. We suspect we will see France youth star stick around in the Bundesliga for at least another year now, considering Frankfurt's strong bargaining position. Still, you can never rule anything out. And there's a lot of summer left to get through. If Chelsea fail to agree a deal for Ekitike, they have other names on their list, including England international Morgan Rogers. However, West Ham's Mohamed Kudus has emerged as a potential target, and Chelsea are said to have been offered the chance to sign the 24-year-old. Chelsea eyeing Jesus Rodriguez. Chelsea are believed to be looking to sign a right-footed winger this summer. Jamie Gittens appears to be their top target in this regard, even though he lost his place in the Borussia Dortmund starting 11 towards the end of last season. The Blues made 3 failed bids to sign him before the Club World Cup. Other than that, they have also been linked with Alejandro Garnacho. Once Manchester United's most highly rated rising talent, the Argentine's exit this summer now looks inevitable, and while Chelsea are believed to hold an interest, he is not atop their wish list. A new name has now emerged in the Chelsea rumour mill. It is someone that the Blues got the chance to watch up close very recently. Jesus Rodriguez was brought on as a substitute early on in the second half of the UEFA Conference League final between Chelsea and Real Betis, and it has been claimed that the Blues have been impressed with the Spaniard. It could take another £35 million to sign him. Just 19 years of age, Rodriguez made 32 appearances for Real Betis last season. He was not the most prolific, scoring thrice and assisting twice, but you should expect that from someone in his breakthrough season at the senior level. He has also represented Spain at youth levels. And this is the sort of profile that Chelsea have went for time and again since their change in ownership, relying heavily on youth and potential over experience and proven quality. If Chelsea do sign Rodriguez, it is unlikely that he will immediately start for them on the left wing though. he would more likely be an option on the bench. So, he does not solve the problem for the Blues right now. Chelsea received Joao Felix transfer message. Benfica president Rui Costa says he would be keen to sign Joao Felix from Chelsea but admits the Portuguese club are unable to finance a move. Felix returned to Chelsea in a £46.3 million deal from Atletico Madrid last August, but the 25-year-old struggled to secure a regular role under Enzo Maresca and ended up joining AC Milan on loan in the January transfer window. The Portugal international failed to recapture his form in Italy, and AC Milan ended up deciding that they would not sign him on a permanent deal this summer. Felix's career at Chelsea now appears to be over after he was left out of their Club World Cup squad, while he has also been stripped of his number 14 shirt, which has been given to new £18 million signing Giovanni Quenda. Felix made his professional debut for Benfica's reserve side in 2016 and played just one full season in the first team before his £113 million move to Atletico Madrid 3 years later. Benfica continue to be linked with re-signing Felix, but Rui Costa says the Portuguese club are a long way from that deal due to the forward's transfer fee and salary with Chelsea. Every year I get asked this question. If we could bring back players from our academy, who have the quality and prominence that a player like Joao has, we would all like that, all Benfica fans would like that, Rui Costa said on Friday after Benfica arrived in the United States ahead of their Club World Cup campaign. We have to understand two things. The players are not free, they have very high contracts with the clubs and very high transfer fees. The amounts involved, both in transfers and salaries, are very high, and we have to respect that part. Benfica wants all the great players. Joao is an excellent player. It is a long way from there until we bring Joao back. I can't say much more than that. There is no way I can come close to thinking that it is possible. For signings, we will have our targets referenced. We want to build a Benfica-style team, but the focus is the Club World Cup, which has to be a great source of pride.
And that's all the latest news about Chelsea in the past 24 hours. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Now, goodbye and see you in the next videos on AG Chelsea TV.